Oh my. And they do get up to run kind of fast. No, you're not gonna act up today. Yep, because I'm blocking you from every angle. Holla at your boy. I hate these love bugs outside. They seem to be everywhere. Reza. And see, he's watching my every move. Yep, you can definitely see how big he's getting. Oh, snap. I want to back up. That's his way of telling me to back up. I just like that he got those freaky looking eyes from the front. And you see how chunky he's getting. Yep, we just let him walk outside for a good period of time. He does have the ability to run. Check him out. Now, I'm not going to run and grab him. But I'm definitely going to stand in his direction and make sure he can't go this direction. But I kind of want my net. My net. And definitely keep him guarded from biting me. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I need you to get KJ to go in the garage and go get my net because I left it by the alligator enclosure. Or you can come get it. One of the two.
He's asking to go get him the net by the alligator enclosure. Where you at?
I'm outside in the front with an alligator.
He's outside in the front. I guess with the alligator. And now sweep this up. Sweep that up. We still gotta pick that up.
See, he's not aggressive. He's not gonna come at me and try to bite me or anything like that. But I can tell you this, he
Huh?
do bite. See, we can get up close
Yeah,
to
pick it
him
up.
and you
That's
see how he
fine.
kind of got his
Just
mouth
pick that up.
slightly raised. He'll let me know that he will bite. See, my hands are near him, but I'm definitely not gonna put my hands in there and try to touch him. Yep. And then standing over him makes him feel a little bit funny. So I got my net and my stick. See, he's not gonna go crazy about the stick. He might, but they respond to touch. So if you touch him, he might get a little jumpy and try to snap at the stick. But we don't want him to snap at the stick because he might hurt himself. So I got him outside in the grass. Try to let him walk around, and I keep my little mini net in case he tries to get far. Cause you see how small the net is, and you see how big he is compared to the net. He is watching this net, and those teeth are razor sharp. And you know that's the only reason why I call him Razor, because he's got razor sharp teeth. Now, if I wanted to touch him, see how I get behind him? I mean, he's watching every move. So look, whoa, Razor! See, look at that. And he growling at me because I touched his tail. And then I don't want to put my hand above him because you see how he gets angry. You put your hand above him. And what they could do is jump straight up on you and bite your hand. Now, I've actually been bit by one of them before. Now, I got the big one, and the big one snapped my hand. But that's only because I tried to touch him underneath the chin. And apparently that's something they don't like to be touched very much. But I do tend to try to touch him just to get him familiarized with me. And when I go to pick him up, I don't handle him too crazy. I come in from behind and I try to touch over here in the tail region. See? It's not that jumpy around here. And this is my net. See, look at that. Yep, there he goes. You can't tell me those things aren't cool. Look, he's headed for the bushes. See, look, he's watching me. And I got to get closer, you know? I got to come in there. Got to keep him away from the bush. So I just walk into his path and just keep him from getting into the bush. Now, I could tell you this. They are fast. If he wanted to go full sprint and started running on me, he can run very, very fast. I'm telling you, and this is Razor. I had Razor ever since he was a small baby. And let's see if we put the stick near his front. And touch him under the neck. He's calm with that. I'm telling you. But anything on the side of his mouth, I think he's going to go for. So we're just going to touch his foot. Yeah, what you want to do is to get your Dwarf Caiman okay with touch. Because you don't want him to always try to snap at you and say, don't touch me. So every now and again, I do a little touch deal. I don't want to aggravate him with the touching, but I want him to know that it's me touching him. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to touch underneath the neck, stuff like this, you know, or across the back, stuff like that. But that tail, he gets kind of offended sometimes about me touching that tail. But I'm over here training him, man. As he gets older and gets bigger, you don't want him to always snap at you. Who wants to get bit by a Dwarf Caiman? Not me. But you see, coming towards the front of him, he gets kind of shaky. He say, hey, back up off me, bruh. Look at him. So he normally don't want me in the front of him. See, I can go ahead and put the net in front of him and touch around because he's not going to snap going forward. Is if I touch him on the side of the lip or if I touch him on the side of the face, he's going to turn his face sideways and bite me. And I know this because I've done it several times. You know, some people come up from underneath the chin and they touch him right here on the neck. He's kind of okay with that sometimes. But I'm not going to put my hand under there like the alligator people. And that most of the time, that's a trained alligator. And people say, how did you get a trained alligator? You got to take him out, man. You got to handle him. You got to bring him outside, move him from the enclosure. Bringing him out the enclosure and bringing him outside to the grass is handling enough. And you don't want him to get an attitude on you all the time. But, you know, majority of the time, they are mad a lot. But he's not going to be so mad if you keep bringing him outside and get some of that natural sunlight. Holla at your boy. You've seen much bigger? Man, look, Martin, I got a big one in there. And today, I just brought the small one out here. And I don't want to touch the big one because the big one bit me last time. Now, I do touch the big one sometimes. But I'm real skeptical about touching that big one. You could definitely see how small he is. See, look at my net. It's very small. He can't even fit into my net. My net is only going to, see, look at that. He don't like that net. My net is only going to keep him from going into the street and walking over to go see the neighbors. Right? Because bad enough, I got snakes. And my neighbors already feel some type of way about me. That's just a little puppy. It is a little, it's called a swamp puppy. Now, if you want a little swamp puppy like this, they sell them at S&S. Holla at your boy. I love swamp puppies. But if you get anything bigger than this, that thing could probably take an arm off. Who wants an arm taken off? I don't want my arm taken off. Look at this. He's just as big as my hand. See, look, I can put my hand in there and touch it. See, he knows the difference between the stick and my hand. So look, there he goes. He might run on me. Check him out, people. He might run, right? We don't want him to run. So I'm walking calmly. You see, I don't jump and lunge at him and stick out the net because he knows what the net is. So you want to try to get a familiar item that he's always familiar with. You don't want to grab random things. Now, sometimes a towel works great because then if he can't see you, he can't bite you. Is this a cat? No, it's a dwarf caiman. Yeah, yeah, they got dwarf caimans. They got very small ones, and then they got really big ones. But all the dwarf caimans are pretty small, puppy size. Everybody be like, how big is he? You know, about a small chihuahua. Yes, swamp like Corpus Christi. Yeah, New Orleans, they are all over the place, but the dwarf caimans aren't all over the place. They got freshwater and saltwater crocodiles in New Orleans. You know, dwarf caiman, you're really not going to see just out in the wild around anywhere. So, yeah. And then me being out here, I don't want to have a big old alligator because some people got that big old alligator. That other guy got that alligator called Sonny. And you see, man, when they come for you, shoot, you better get out of the way. But when these come for you, he might get your shoe, and he's not going to bite through the leather on your shoe, bro. He can't make it. He won't get it, but if you stick your hand in there, he's definitely going to bite it. He might not, right? He hasn't lunged at anything that I put in front of him yet because he knows the difference between my hand and this stick. See, what he's really looking at is my hand. So I could sit over here and train with the stick, and I could do this all day long, and he's not going to move. But I'm telling you, as soon as I stick a finger in there, he's going to jump or lunge at it. Like one of those times I was holding the camera, and I put the camera in front of him, and he bit the camera. Yep. So it's kind of one of the reasons why I kind of try to stay back, because I'm a little scared of him. But me and him, we got this relationship together, and we're definitely working through it. It's not the most perfect. You want me to pick him up? Anthony, I had to pick him up to get him out here. And if I was going to pick him up, I think I would have to put the phone down and then try to get him picked up. Because when I do pick him up, I come in from behind. You know, I sneak in like this. And I got a Band-Aid. It's not because of him. You know, he didn't get me this time. It's not fake. This is the real deal. You guys seen him get up and walk and move away from me a second ago. And I'm getting ready to go pick him up to go inside in a little bit because I'm getting tired of the mosquitoes biting me. Right? Let's go. Let's see if we can corral him a little bit. Or if I can go get one of my children to hold the camera while I corral him. See, look at it. Look at that. See? He didn't try to bite me. But he let me know that he don't want me to pick him up at the time. You said the one-handed pickup. Yeah, it might work. Hold on, look. You guys want me to see me pick him up? You guys better hit the like button. Come here. Since you want to come bother me again. You want to bother me, I know. Yep, the neighbors always want to bother me when I'm messing with it.
Razor?
Yeah, that's Razor.
Razor, they pick up little weight.
He is. Here, come on, here, hold the camera. I got to pick him up.
No.
I'm not about to pick him up while holding the camera.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that again. Here.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got a lot of problems going on right
Just
now.
don't show my address, man.
I don't need no
You
problem.
don't need no problems. Go ahead. Look. Holla at your boy, people.
No.
We got the net to corral him and distract him. And make sure mosquito not on me. I come in. Yep. Come on, Razor. Boom. Easy. You seen that? Holla at your boy, people.
I'll let him, but
Razor is not that bad to pick up. And you see he's not lunging at my hand or trying to bite me while I pick him up. So, can't say you ain't never seen me pick him up. I corralled him a little bit with the net, but I didn't want to make him too violent or too angry on the pickup because I want to be able to pick him up next time. And I come from underneath and not on top, so he doesn't get too angry. So, holla at your boy next time, people. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. I see all y'all people watching. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Peace out, people. Yeah.
All right, my brother.
All right, get you some looks. Oh, see that one-handed hand shit. Can't say y'all ain't never learned how to pick up an alligator from me. Holla at your boy, people, next time, okay?